Alright, good evening everybody. We're here for week 3 of Overwatch 2 for the Maricopa Community Esports League. Today we got Estrella Mountain Community College versus I believe Paradise Valley, correct?
Yes, got Paradise Valley versus the MCC. My name is Simon. I'm here to help out with commentary.
And my name is Ryan. Alright. We're here we go, down to the final couple seconds and we'll find out what comps they're running.
All right.
Okay, we got a Sombra.
Scanning.
Sombra just got.
Sombra Soul. Okay, this is
Sombra got
Summer
a
just
little
got
bit
a
of
rework,
rework, right?
which is why I'm surprised. Yeah, surprised to see her here. But you know what? Whatever works. We'll see how Calder here can rock with it now that with these new changes. He certainly looks ready to rock and roll.
And you know what? I don't know how to get into first person.
It's time. Are we ready?
That's fine.
Hold on.
It looks like it looks like Estrella Mountain's going for something of a rush comp here, though.
Try climbing that.
Yeah, hold on.
You got this.
We'll figure it out.
All right, I started. Ooh, already they're down one right off the rib. Make that a double kill and a triple. Paradise Valley doing. Jeez, that was decimation. If you could put a finer point on it. Very convincing first fight in favor of Paradise Valley. Let's see how Estrella Mountain responds here.
We got to pause.
All right, we got to pause.
And I did figure out how to get into first person, so we
got
it.
Pause. Congratulations. But that was, like Paradise Valley took no prisoners there, and that's an understatement. They went in, they got the job done in record-setting time. It's like,
What's up?
oh, now we're asking if Sombra's okay. We're finally entering the match, and now we're asking if Sombra's legal. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know if she's on or off the table. But so I guess we'll rock and roll and we'll see what happens. All right, now we're back to it. Very aggressive play from Nikito.
Yeah, there you go.
Very smart of her team. Just trying to get any kind of poke damage, any kind of anything they can get. Here comes the new Sombra rework.
Yeah, let's see what the Sombra's doing here.
Although it looks like she's taking a little bit too long, Paradise Valley's only lost 2.
Got a little bit of the turnaround.
Oh, almost gets it.
I do happen to know that they took off the hack damage boost, right?
Oh, there's a third. I believe they did. I didn't read today's patch notes, but it's a point flip for Estrella Mountain, and now they're holding their ground here.
Got this ice block.
That's the ice block, and they're gonna try to push in after this. That's a trade 1-for-1. There comes the wall. It doesn't catch anybody, but it looks like they're pushing back Paradise anyways. Grim stepping up a little bit too far here.
Oh. But getting the pick anyways, it looks like.
Yeah, that's 2 more.
Man, they are having a hard time getting out here.
Yeah, that was not that's not what we saw fight 1. But you know, it's still anybody. Oh, that's what happens when you walk out in front of a jumper crew with no one by your side. Oh, the wall was so good on this one.
They got canceled.
The wall was perfect, and he immediately tore it down. That would have been immense. And they're still getting picks. 1, 2, and here comes the rest flooding in. Oh, Estrella Mountain playing phenomenally right now. Oh, rally not enough. The wall is good once again.
I gotta say, Grim on this May, I don't know too much about the game, but these walls seem very annoying to deal with.
Oh no, they are immensely annoying to deal with.
So we got this flank
That's
here
why
on
we
the
don't.
Sombra.
That's why we don't like. Yep, we're gonna see how this one pans out. It feels like he's playing a little bit too separate with the team, but I mean, oh, that's a big one. That's 4. They're all hacked too. Oh, but they're still gonna drop. That's the 2 for 1 though. Oh my God, the Death Blossom is crazy.
I missed
That's
it.
a team wipe.
That's yeah. That kind of seals it for him, right? Yeah, they're not gonna bring it back.
To my will.
That's
So-
a 3-piece for the Reaper. Will close out the game or the round.
So do you think that was a comp issue? Do you think that maybe there was just maybe a bit too
That
much?
was that was, to put it plain and simply, that was just, they just walked into the May at that point. Like they were too they focused too much on the Orisa ultimate. Reaper just kind of went unchecked.
Uh-huh.
A lack of awareness. There we go. That was little bit of a lack of awareness on the
Okay,
side of
okay.
Paradise Valley. They kind of let that Reaper. They kind of just let him go do what he wanted to do, and they lose round 1 for that. Switching up the comp here for a Junkrat and Ana over the Brigitte and a Pharah. Do we see a Mercy pick maybe? No, doesn't look like it. But that's all good.
Oh, there's that
never
Mercy.
mind. There it is. The Pharah Mercy. The fan
classic
made
comp.
it. Oh. Yes. Anytime. Remember, whenever you lose him, you just pull up the Pharah. All you
That
gotta
was a
do is
crazy
press the
rollout from the Pharah. I didn't
Yeah,
even think
that
about
is.
how-
And and Estrella Mountain has nothing that can deal with her, and she's still going down. With a Mercy pocket to the base. That has to be one of the craziest things I see today. Crim's immaculate performance on this May.
And it's looking like another lockdown, to
He
be honest.
absolutely shut down. He absolutely shut down.
Yeah, they didn't even have.
Pharah.
They really got pushed back to base there. That was So in a case like this, how do you play to come back? What's the goal here?
If you're playing this comp, if you're playing whatever they're, they swapped up the build, they swapped up the comp now, so it looks like it's a weird hybrid. But this far, they need to play through this far at this point.
Okay.
As much as I would say Estrella doesn't have anything to combat this far, clearly they do. But yeah, if you're pulling out the Pharah, you have to play through the Pharah because, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. If you don't play through the Pharah, she's gonna die, and you're just gonna be playing the Pharah.
Gotcha. And I mean, as we're seeing here, it kind of looks like Baldur here on the Pharah is playing, point almost, not really having much to play off of. My perspective.
He's doing, yeah, he's playing with the cards he's dealt with. Unfortunately, he does not have a very good hand.
see the
He's
Orisa
got
swap
Barrage
for the
though.
Junker.
Barrage in the game here. Let's see who's going to start pressing Q first. And there's the Barrage!
Was a
Speak
nice
of the
barrage.
devil, that's a 3-piece. Grim's unable to shoot him out of the sky there. He got one shot, but it didn't look like he just barely didn't manage to finish him off. And that's going to cost them a point there. But see, like I said, they play through the Pharah, they get points. Just like
Absolutely. So I'm noticing right away too, it doesn't look like he's comfortable holding holding them in their base.
No, but there goes an early pick on Grim. That's going to do wonders for the team fight. Oh, there goes... Ooh, nothing. But they get some return, but the Blossom didn't kill anybody. But it did open up the avenue to get 4 kills. And Anxiety's going to go for the reset there. Not the most ideal fight take there.
Right.
I would have liked to see a little bit more resistance from on the side of Paradise. But hey, not a lot of ultimates on standby there, so you can, I guess, forgive it.
So we see the swap to the Junkrat. What do you think the thought process is there?
Outranging the Reaper, most definitely.
Okay.
He's already down though. They definitely want to try to stay away from his effective range. After all, we did see what he did last round, and it was immense. It quite literally won them that round. The Rampage comes out and to counter the beat. That's the correct response. Ooh, overtime with the Blizzard. That's not gonna cut it. That's a good trade there, though. They're putting up a fight, but if I were a betting man, I wouldn't be putting my money on Paradise right now. But
They are still holding though.
They are scrapping. You can give them points for resiliency. Rift is about to go down if they can get them down. Oh, the ice block. Oh, in comes the rest of the team. No, there goes their. They're already down one, and they got the res.
This is a scramble for
Oh
the
my
point.
god, this fight they are fighting as fail. They want them to know that they are not back in the slightest here.
And they actually
will
managed
not
to
go
take it
down
back.
and they will point. You know what? Sometimes I'm wrong.
And you know, we
Great
mentioned
fight
playing for
by
that Pharaoh, but it looks like they actually swapped off for this point.
Yeah. They noticed it wasn't really working, and to be fair, it really wasn't. They knew how to deal with it. This team knows how to deal with the Pharaoh. I know that we saw it a lot last semester, so they definitely know how to deal with it. Oh, it looks like he's gonna trade his life for the tire here. Yes, he does, and no kills on it. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the round. Not very good tire usage there. He could have. If anything, he could have. I saw someone heading towards him. If he did, if me in that situation, I would have turned that tire and used it to kill whoever was coming after me. At the very least.
That makes sense. And we saw that Death Blossom come out. It didn't quite find its mark. I thought that might be, dire for Estrella Mountain, but
yeah, but it did not. It was simply off. But they still managed to find the win. That's 2-0, and that is map 1 over to Estrella Mountain. A very convincing performance, but we can see Paradise has a lot of fight in them, and they are 100% down to throw everything and the kitchen sink at Estrella Mountain. Yeah. Quite literally.
Yeah.
At this point, they were going to start throwing the wiring and the walls at them.
I saw, they're cycling through, but they may have settled on something. Hopefully they took that time to find a good comp for them that they feel confident in.
Hopefully they find their stride here into match 2. They do get, it is loser's pick, so they do get to pick map 2, and hopefully, and let's hope they pick one they like, and hopefully said pick is not a strong suit for Estrella Mountain, because Paradise Valley can use every advantage they can get here.
Absolutely.
I believe the next one is, it should be, I believe, hybrid is the next game mode. I believe it's hybrid, and if it is hybrid, it's more than likely we're gonna probably be seeing the King's Row. King's Row is definitely a fan favorite or I should say a player favorite. It's probably between King's Row and Eichenwald. I don't understand why people like Eichenwald, but it does seem to be one of the more popular maps.
Definitely. Well, we'll go to a quick break while they're picking everything. And we'll be right back with you guys.
All right, welcome back. We got Hollywood, surprisingly enough. It's gonna be a real quick setup here. We got 30 seconds before we're gonna see their team comps here. But that was a really convincing 2-0 performance by Estrella Mountain. Can they replicate it? Or is Paradise gonna finally hit their stride here and show off those claws that were coming out last round?
And we'll have to see. I would love to see it. I mean, it was starting to get a little closer there towards the end. We saw some good plays coming out.
Okay, we've got them. Looks like the same. There, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rolling out with the same comp they did last time, and on the other side we see the Baptiste. Me personally, Baptiste is my favorite support, so we love to see it. Farah Mercy once again. I mean, as much as I would like to say it's a good strategy, it looked like it wasn't working. To be fair, on a map like Hollywood, it's a little bit more open. You could be further away from the point here. Farah's definitely going to have more room, but I mean, Grim showed that he is not deterred when, despite the fact he's playing a projectile character up against Farah.
Oh yeah, we saw some very impressive right clicks.
Yes, he's going ham today, and we're all for it here. Ooh, see, look, he's still hitting his shots. You know, maybe it's not a kill, but that accuracy is very commendable to say the least. This looks like it's just a plain grab. I also have to mention here, this Farah doesn't seem like they're the most comfortable with sticking airborne. They're coming down quite a bit. And you know what? That's probably contributing to the fact that they're dying. But that's... Ooh, I would say tank diff, but that whole team was there. Yeah, they're... that Orisa, a little bit too far up there. I mean, maybe he was going for something. Maybe he thought this was a good idea. The rest of his team, though, not in sync with that, whatever that idea was. Yep. The ice block is out. The May is pretty vulnerable right now, but they're gonna ignore it. The Orisa's almost down again.
Getting walled off
it out the wall. Ooh, that was a really good wall. Oh, the barrage! Not the greatest angle, but that's their tank down, and they're gonna get the res for that. Ooh.
Ooh,
now comes
nice.
Another wall. Oh, it looks like they're gonna take it pretty convincingly. I mean, that doesn't tend to happen when you lose your tank. It's really hard to play down such a big body, such a big menacing force off the field is very much not ideal. The Reaper almost there for some kind of a retake, but Farah's fast enough. She's fast enough to recognize it and not die. Junker Queen's gonna elect not to throw her body to delay the point any longer. She's gonna elect to hopefully regroup with her team, but she is a little bit far out here. Alright, everyone's readjusted for fight number 2. Everyone's a little bit scattered here on the side of Estrella Mountain, but to be fair, they're just looking for poke damage because that payload's got to go through the door. Moira getting caught out here. She's not dying. Oh, it almost. That was
a little scary.
That was not pretty. Yeah, that was not pretty.
Another good one. Calder might be finding their stride here on the Farah.
Yeah, Calder. Oh, that's a 3-piece. I retract what I just said. Calder is playing his A game for the moment.
Yeah,
and that's going to give them a lot of progress towards point 2 here.
We got another pause coming out here.
Ooh, that was. Ooh, do you think this? That's a little bit of a momentum killer. Do you think we see the same Calder at the end of this that we saw just now?
That was wild. I don't even think they expected the pick potential there from Calder. I think they almost definitely give up this point.
He turned the dial. He turned that dial all the way up.
Oh, that was.
He just went for it too. He was. Oh, I was after last round. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, and yeah, it's the Mercy too. You know, giving the damage boost at the right time.
Not only that, but some of those were direct hits.
Yes, that was what I was going to comment on. There was like 3 back-to-back direct hits coming out there. That was very impressive.
Those were on target and absolutely slaughtering Estrella Mountain. Hopefully he can keep this up for the rest of this round. Because Paradise is gonna need it here, definitely. They're doing a good job though. They're doing a really good job. They're putting up, I wouldn't say a better fight, but a much more consistent fight.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not 100-0 to 100 back and forth like that. I mean, Calder definitely took an amazing stride there, but they're holding their own more consistently, like I said, and like it's just like I said, they're bearing down those claws that they showed last round. It looks like they're finally out. They're nice and hot.
Definitely. And the big question too isn't just their push, but whether or not Estrella Mountain's going to be able to do it better. That's the funny part of this game mode.
Estrella Mountain is still gonna get a chance. Even if they give up all 3 points, they will still get a chance here. Here comes the rally for some reason, and the Orisa ult. Out comes the barrage. A lot of ultimate usage here. That was 2 ults for just about nothing. They lost 2. They're about to lose a 3rd. Not the best return on the investment there. But it's not over, I guess I should say. It's not over, but that was not what they'd like to see. Oh, and the swap over to the soldier. That's going to make playing this Pharah significantly more difficult.
Absolutely.
And Grims is still on that Mei, so even if that soldier can't hit anything, we can be sure on one thing, and that's Grim is going to hit something eventually. They do have Visor, no more Valkyrie. We're just about equal on alts, 2 and 2 here.
Absolutely. And where do you think would be
they're
a good
coming
place
up
to
on
put Visor?
Visor.
What do you think they're looking for with Visor?
At this point, they're looking to get. They definitely need to go for backline close. There's no point on trying to target the Junker Queen here. They got to target more than likely the soldier. He's the most vulnerable because Brick, she's got her shield. May's got that ice block. Moira can fade around a corner. All these characters outside of the soldier, yes, he does have healing station, but that kind of consistent damage, healing station's not going to keep him alive for long. He's definitely the most vulnerable, but to be fair, with a full team around him, he'll be just fine. So Visor placement's going to be really difficult here. It's going to have to be a surprise if he wants to get a great return on it. Oh, he's gonna fall off the high ground there though. Pharah, ooh, out. No, there goes the fade. That's a good opening. Oh, Grim! Looks like he got caught without the ice block there. That's gonna throw a wrench into Paradise's plans. Out comes the immortality field. They're playing a little scattered here though. Junker Queen is in the mix there. God, ooh. Oh no, down goes their tank. Oh, but they're still holding in. This Baptiste is doing the utmost to keep his team alive. Going after the soldiers, the right play there. He can't heal, and he goes down. That's 2 for... Make that 3. That's going to be a lost fight for Estrella Mountain. They can still hold on to... They can still save a little bit of face here, but it's not the brightest idea. Orisa's already going to go down, and that's not what you like to see. That's going to burn even more time off the clock and give Estrella Mountain even better footing for this next fight here.
Absolutely. And what do you think about the switch to Bastion?
Yeah, there goes. It's not a bad idea. Junker Queen, it's not like Junker Queen can really mitigate the damage that comes with turret. I mean, if the damage is gonna get out, no, it's not. They did the right thing in focusing the Bastion there, and that's part of the reason why I was a little bit hesitant to speak beforehand. It's not the worst, but just as you saw there, Bastion wasn't looking too hot, especially with all these safety options on the side of Estrella Mountain. Out comes the Blizzard, and it looks like another lost point, and that is zeroed on the clock. It's now overtime. It is do or die for Paradise, and it looks like they're dying. We're not going to see a last-second absolute brawl to the finish here. But, I mean,
it was
what can
looking
you do
really
in that
good.
situation?
It was looking really good at the start.
it's just like I said, they came out of the pause and it just kind of killed their momentum. They didn't really do anything after they came out of the pause.
We'll have to see. We'll have to
Fortunately,
see.
we did not continue to see very much from Calder on that far. He did his best though. You have to admit he was producing to a degree.
Absolutely,
But this
absolutely.
Estrella Mountain team, one thing I will say, this Estrella Mountain team is playing much more as a team than Paradise Valley is right now. You can tell these people. You can tell Estrella Mountain has really good chemistry. You can tell they've been practicing their comps, and they know each. There's just that bond there that you just don't really see on the side of Paradise.
I'm even noticing here they tend to stick to the same hero choices. You know, regardless of map, we're seeing
It's
pretty
like
much the same thing.
it's like I said earlier. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I know, yeah. The May is working tremendously for him. The Junkrat, Junker Queen here seems to be doing a lot of work.
I'm a little bit miffed at that. I'm a little bit miffed that it's May of all people.
The May.
You know what? As much as Estrella Mountain is winning this, I have to feel a little bit bad for Paradise having to deal with the May every second of this game. It is not fun to play against that character. And you know what? That's probably why Grims is pulling it out. Just to be an inconvenience. And oh my god, he's lethal with the icicles. He's already got one 5 seconds into the round. And Paradise is crumbling because of it. They're getting some return here. They're not just laying down and rolling over. But oh my goodness. Give someone the chance to take their breath first before you throw an icicle into their face.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there. It's downright baffling.
I mean,
downright baffling.
They walked onto that point like it was their home. They they had the keys. They unlocked the front door.
They sat down. They put down a whole campfire. They're roasting s'mores and they are living life.
They did not stop. That was a whole W take for sure.
Yeah. They pressed W and they did not stop. Junker Queen has the shout, so she's gonna get out of there. Is that? No, that was not Grims on the. That was indeed not Grims on the top ropes there. I was like, is he really taking a high ground? Is she down on his? And there he's
fighting the bear.
No, Calder is prey right now. Calder is being hunted by this man. It is personal. It is absolutely personal now. Grims wants his ones, and Calder wants no part of it. I don't blame him. Grims is utterly lethal tonight. Oh, there go. Already two. They get one back, but they get a third and a fourth. That's fight over. I should say defense over for Paradise. A team kill. Not looking good. They're approaching the point. They're going to take an aggressive positioning here so that they can hopefully hold them off until they get the point here.
But even Blizzard is up, ready to go.
So I don't think they noticed. I don't think they noticed until it was a little bit too late that the point's not ready. Reinhardt goes in by himself. The rest of the team's caught behind, lagging, and they're separated, and they're all just going to go down. And I don't think they retake here. Oh, that was not a good engagement there. That Ryan went in by himself, and the second I saw that charge go through and the Blizzard go down, that's when I knew it was over. I knew the rest of the team was either A, not going to make it to the point, or B, just not going to try to go at all.
Yeah, it was.
That's another play of the game for the Junker Queen, though. You know what? We've been talking a lot about the DPS here. Let's shine some light on this tank play.
Yeah, I mean, and they knew that was gonna be the play of the game.
Yeah. Paradise's tank just. It's a bit of a skill issue. As much as that's kind of fucked up to say, it's a little bit of the skill issue there.
Yeah, I mean,
Estrella Mountain. Yeah, it's.
We're seeing some moments of genius coming out from Paradise Valley, but it definitely seems like an uphill battle.
It's
there are moments
inconsistent at best, and that is their Achilles heel. They have their moments in the sun. If only they could stay in the sun for a little bit longer, they'd be putting up a way better fight here. But you also have to like it's the a lot of it is the team play on the side of Estrella Mountain. They are playing as an amazing team. They are interlocking arms and walking at this Paradise Valley team, and Paradise Valley doesn't know what to do here.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a rough one. I am noticing Sorry, go on.
That was a very swift and a very convincing 2-0 for
Absolutely.
Estrella Mountain. That's gonna be game over. But that was Paradise Valley has stuff that they need to work on. But they honestly they put up a great fight, especially when it mattered.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun watching. It was a great time. I'm pretty new to the game, but learned a lot just watching here, and was fun to watch, especially Grim on the May. We had the Junker Queens
Grim
going
was
up.
immaculate tonight.
It was.
I hate
fun.
that I have to say that because he's playing May, but he was immaculate tonight.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
Paradise Valley, a lot of positives on that team. They have very sharp claws. If only they can bring them out more often. It's like I said, if they can just stay in that sunlight, if the sun just doesn't set too soon, Paradise Valley can easily sweep. It feels like just about anybody because they were putting that point retake on match 1 on Busan, phenomenal. Played almost perfectly.
And called
And
her
that
on the
was-
Pharah with I believe it
that was
was Anxiety
staggered.
on the Mercy was a great duo.
On
And
the,
it,
that
like you
Far
mentioned,
Mercy, yes.
like you mentioned, it just seems like they need the team around them to sort of understand the game plan, and play with them.
Yeah,
But-
this team needs to they need to team a little bit more if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, and we're in preseason. Now is the time to learn those things, iron out those
Yes,
kinks,
now
see
is
those
definitely
things.
the time. Come regular season, if they iron out all these issues in the preseason, come regular season, they can contend for that championship.
Oh,
They can contend for
easily.
that sweet medal that lies at the end.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what this team looks down the stretch and definitely in the spring. I'm hoping that this team looks as good as these flashes seem because that is one very bright star. They just need to take hold of it. They need to grasp it and hold on to it for dear life.
Definitely, I 100% agree. It was very fun to watch. Hoping that next time we see, I hope we get to see these teams play each other again after preseason. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I wonder. Because I know Paradise gets another game on stream, so we'll hope they've improved by their next stream game, whenever that may be. I believe it might be week 5 actually, or
take a look. I think
6, week 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think you're right. But absolutely, we have coming up tomorrow. We have Rocket League, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We'll be doing Rocket League same time, same place. And then coming up Thursday, we will have our Valorant. And then obviously Friday we have our Call of Duty. So we got a action-packed week for you guys.
Lots of fun games this week.
Oh yeah. So I hope to see you guys there. You got anything to send us off?
No, I think that'll do. We've said everything that needs to be said. I just hope that we can get a better fight from this team next time around.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.